Namaste, everyone, and a very warm welcome to all our Technical Teacher Certificate trainees. I'm absolutely thrilled to be guiding your batch through today's explainer session. As you gear up to step into your roles as certified educators, there's a vital aspect of classroom transaction we really need to talk about. You see, as teachers, our job goes way beyond just, delivering textbook facts or scholastic subjects. Today, we're diving into a methodology that literally transforms a room full of passive listeners into a vibrant workshop of future citizens. Let's get started. Okay, I want you to really absorb this philosophy. Not for marks, for life. In our traditional system, it is so easy to get caught up in rote learning, right? We're always racing to finish the syllabus just so kids can pass their board exams. But listen, you aren't just prepping children for tests. You are shaping the citizens of tomorrow. This quote really establishes the gravity of what you do. We are educating for life, imparting skills and values that these students are going to carry with them long after they leave your classroom. Here's our lesson plan for today's transaction. First, an introduction to SUPW. 2, core values and objectives. 3, practical classroom activities. 4, 5 steps for implementation. And finally, number 5, classroom realities and conclusion.
All right, moving right into Section 1, Introduction to SUPY.
So what exactly is SUPW? Well, it stands for Socially Useful Productive Work. Simply put, it's an educational activity designed to develop work skills, a sense of social responsibility, self-reliance, and, most importantly, the dignity of labor among our students. That central pillar, dignity of labor, is an absolute cornerstone of our Indian educational ethos. We have to teach our children from day one that all honest work is highly respectable. There's a profound dignity in working with your hands, in creating things, and in serving your community. Which brings us to Section 2, Core Values and Objectives. Why are we actually teaching this? Well, our core objectives in this area are pretty clear. We want to develop that dignity of labor we just talked about and actively encourage social service. We need to develop tangible work skills and promote self-reliance so our students can literally stand on their own 2 feet. We're aiming to build cooperation and responsibility, and the ultimate goal, connecting education with real life. Please don't just see these as a list of bullet points to memorize for your own exams. These are the ultimate pedagogical goals we must strive for every single day to bridge the gap between the textbook and the real world the child actually lives in. Okay, let's look at Section 3, Practical Classroom Activities. So what does this actually look like in the schoolyard? Let's take gardening and environmental protection. When you organize an activity like this, you aren't just keeping students busy to pass the time. You're fostering a direct, hands-on connection with environmental stewardship. Think about it. A child who plants a sapling, waters it, and watches it grow, learns patience, nurturing, and an inherent respect for nature that literally no textbook can ever fully convey. And this ethos totally extends to daily tasks too, things like craft work, cooking, and basic cleaning. By actively teaching and participating in these essential life skills right inside the school, we completely strip away the social stigma that's often attached to manual labor. When a teacher and their students sweep the classroom together, it powerfully reinforces that maintaining our environment is everyone's shared responsibility, no matter your background. Furthermore, when we look at community service and first aid, guiding students to help others is a real game changer. Whether they're organizing a campus cleanliness drive or learning basic first aid to assist a classmate, it actively builds character. We're molding that deep sense of empathy and social responsibility that we so desperately want to see in our youth today. Let's move on to Section 4, 5 Steps for Implementation. Here is your exact roadmap for making this happen in a live school setting. Step 1, planning suitable activities tailored to your students' age and local context. Step 2, organization of materials and facilities, because, let's be honest, a poorly resourced activity just leads to total chaos. Step 3, ensuring the active participation of all students. Step 4, guidance by the teacher. And Step 5, evaluation of their performance and effort. Now, I really want to emphasize that Step 4, your active guidance, is the absolute pivot point here. You can't just hand 30 energetic kids some brooms or craft glue and walk away expecting magic. You have to be right there, side by side, guiding, correcting, and encouraging them all the way. Finally, Section 5, Classroom Realities and Conclusion. Let's be real for a second and honestly evaluate the landscape. The merits of SUPW are massive. It develops practical skills, fosters teamwork, promotes self-confidence, and makes learning truly meaningful. But the hurdles are just as real. It requires more time, demands more resources, and managing large groups without proper supervision is tough and can definitely affect results.
But here's the thing. I want you to view these constraints not as roadblocks, but as the specific challenges you are being trained right now to overcome. You are becoming the fully equipped educators needed to organize those large groups and unlock these incredible benefits for your students.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to bookend our session with a higher purpose. Work is worship. Learn, work, serve. Better students, better citizens, better nation. This is the ultimate trajectory of everything we've talked about today. By teaching your children to learn through work and to work to serve their community, we are literally building better citizens. Never forget that your daily curriculum transactions, your meticulous planning, and your hands-on guidance are, at their core, a direct service to the nation. So I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought. As you walk out of this training and into your future schools, how will you bring that not-for-marks-for-life ethos into your very first classroom lesson plan? Think about how you're going to move beyond the textbook to inspire your students to work, to serve, and to grow. Thank you so much for joining today's masterclass. Take these tools, embrace the challenges, and go shape the future.